Next, the exodus of flood-weary Bangkokians from the city gathered pace yesterday, jamming outbound highways with cars and adding to packed accommodations in Pattaya, Hua Hin, and Chonburi, among other destinations. For a few days now, Bangkokians have locked up their homes and migrated to resorts or relatives' homes up-country. But after the government on Wednesday announced October 27th, 28th, and 31st to be public holidays in 21st flood-hit provinces, the intermittent streams yesterday became a flood of stressful holiday seekers. Fueling the rush out of Bangkok was the city administration's declaration of evacuation zones. Residents of Don Mueang, Bang Plat, and Sai Mai districts have been told to leave their homes. Partial evacuation was also announced for Tui Watana district. Traffic jams were reported on many roads leaving the capital. Towards the northeast, motorists crowded Highway 304 from Bangkok, Chachoengsao, and Prachinburi to Nakhon Ratchasima, while heading south, the road to Prachuap Khiri Khan's Hua Hin and beyond saw heavy traffic. Transport Co. has added 1,000 more bus trips to serve people wishing to return to their hometowns. President Wuttishad Kalayanamit said its terminal longer hand leftover travelers because the company had brought the total bus trips available to 4,000 per day and would support 200,000 travelers. But many travelers could expect to reach destinations to up to 5 hours late, he said, as roads were flooded. Morchit 2 terminal was busy with travelers seeking to get buses to their hometowns. Kanchanaburi is proving a popular destination for Bangkok people to spend their special holidays away from the floodwater. Kanchanaburi's deputy governor called on an urgent meeting to plan support for the visitors and prepare temples and schools to shelter thousands of evacuees for the next 30 days. Another popular gateway destination was Chonburi's Pattaya city. Hotels in Bangkok and nearby destinations such as Pattaya and Hua Hin are gaining more business as Bangkokians escape the floods, fully booking hotels and other accommodation. Eastern Thai Hotel Association President Buntarik Kusonwit urged people to check for hotels before visiting Pattaya. Supawan Tanom Kietipum, chairman of the marketing department of the Thai Hotels Association, said many hotels and condominiums in Pattaya, Hua Hin, and Cha'am were gaining higher occupancy rates as people escaped the flooding in Bangkok and check in for short stays. Airlines operating out of Bangkok's Suvarnabhumi airport are reporting full bookings through the end of the year, as passengers are unable to travel by car through flood areas or do not wish to take buses through time-consuming alternative routes. A group of hotels in Pattaya this week introduced special deals for flood-affected families in Bangkok. Many high-rise condominiums were also offering discounts for flood evacuees.
The Stock Exchange of Thailand stands ready to suspend trading if 1/3 of the brokerages are forced to withhold their services because of the floods. For now, trading will continue uninterrupted as this is a matter of foreign investor confidence, SET President Jarampon Chotikasatien said yesterday. At a meeting on Wednesday, 15 securities houses said they had closed 24 branches in flood-ravaged areas of Bangkok and other provinces. Some moved their operations to backup centers, but trading remains normal as their clients can still send in orders online. The exchange says it is assessing the situation regularly amid its requirement to suspend trading if 1/3 of brokerage members cannot execute orders. Daily turnover has declined from 30 billion baht to 20 billion baht because of the flood, but good news abroad is boosting sentiment and foreigners remained net buyers. Some flood-affected companies have asked for permission to delay submitting their third quarter financial results. To keep functioning, the SET is ready to move to Pattaya if its Ratchasima head office becomes inaccessible to key staff. At present, 10% of staff cannot commute to the area.
Now we have a special interview by our editor, Kun Nopakun Limsamanpan. He interviews Kun Bhichit Rattakul, the former Bangkok governor, on government's performance solving the flood problem.
So first of all, what is your assessment of the government's performance in coping with this massive flooding in Bangkok and nearby provinces?
Well, to be fair with both sides of the government agencies, the national government and local government,
yes.
This year the volume of the flood is quite large, and the amount of the flow is also very rapid.
Yes.
Into the downstream of the river. And the government and the local government and the provincial government from all along from Nakhon Sawan downward,
yes,
are not very much prepared for this magnitude of the flood and volume
First of
of the
all,
water.
was there a miscalculation of the amount of the water, in your opinion?
Well, I think that the irrigation department and
yes.
the electrical generating authority anticipate that there will be much less precipitation from up north above the dam. So they kind of storage all those water in order for the dry season to release it.
But
and
in fact,
some people said that you are storing too much of the water
yes.
in the early season. But some said that it is not much, but to make sure that they have enough to drain if something wrong with the drought that may come into the late date of the seasoning of the raining area. But it's controversial between those calculations. I just talked to Rawang Pai channel just now.
Yes.
And then I will have my comment about how we should have some kind of the assessment and the modeling of the forecasting for the amount of precipitation that will come in the very future, near future,
I see.
year after year, which is maybe not 100% accurate, but at least to give you some idea, especially this year is the year of La Nina, and last year is the both La Nina and El Nino come in to play a very important role. Two opposite things in one year, which is quite abnormal. And this is due to the climate change, because something that has been observed in the past, it's already here. So the amount of water is
enormous.
Better approach it.
Yes.
It's some kind of the modeling and forecasting the amount of water that will come next year.
So, Dr. Bhichit, as a former Bangkok governor and now a Bangkokian, are you happy with the government's handling of this situation?
Well,
so
I'm not happy with the government and the local government, both of them, and the provincial government all along from Nakhon Sawan, because they could do a better job. But again, I could give them
A, B, C, D. What the grade?
I could give them a C, because of some condition that there is no warning earlier for they themselves to prepare. And the forecast is not there for them.
Yes.
But again, if we prepare themselves, not only this government or this governor of Nakhon Sawan or this governor of Pathum Thani, but I think that in the past, along into the history of the Thai history, we should prepare ourselves downward from the downstream of the river about how to expecting things in the bad situation.